Hello, everybody. Hello. This is the Psychic Spectrum Radio Show. I am Skip.
And I'm Sharon, the Princess of Chocolate and Sparkles. Ooh, Josie's the first one
Josie's
on
our
today.
first one.
She heard our intro music,
Yeah,
which is a little different.
but it's
How'd
new.
you like it?
We changed it.
Well, yeah, we had to. Not because we wanted to, but we had to.
Yep.
I wasn't going to, every time we played it, you're monetized, and I ain't going to play, forget that. So we'll pick another song. So, anyway, it is Tuesday, March 4th, if you can believe it.
Yeah.
It's just the year is already off. The first trimester is almost gone at the end of this month. You realize that?
Yep.
Wow.
Yes, I know.
I mean, it's just, I can't believe how fast it goes. It seemed like it used to take forever. But we did have a taste of spring. It was really nice for the past couple of days. And then now it's back being cold and rainy. But that's okay. I kind of like that too, in a way, as long as you don't have to be out in it. If you had to work in it, it'd be miserable, as you did for years.
Yeah.
But
30 years.
yeah, but since I'm not out in it, I can tolerate it. So, Dorothy's on. Okay, hi.
Dorothy from
Jeannie's
Minnesota.
on.
Jeannie.
Hola, ¿qué pasa? Yes, and I hope you're staying warm because, like I just said, we had a couple of days of spring weather. We all got kind of, this is cool. But then the rain came back in the cold, and
Yep.
So I'm drinking a cup of tea today to try to get myself warmed up.
And I think you made a comment when it was sunny. You think that the groundhog screwed up. Yep. I think he was right.
Nope.
I think it's still going to hang around.
No, this is just a little reminder of we're still going out of winter. I don't think so. The crocus is coming up. The daffodils are coming up. Whatever those flowers are that we have in the front yard, they're coming up. I don't know what they are.
But
they're coming up.
February 2nd is the Groundhog Day. If he sees his shadow
for 6 weeks.
6 weeks. So
this is a month. So we got 2 more weeks.
2 more. Well, then he was right.
It's not bad. Maybe he was. I don't know. But we had a couple of days of spring there. I really liked it. It was nice. I was thinking about patio and all that stuff.
Yeah, I know.
So it'll come back. April's just around the corner.
Yeah.
And they say March, if it goes in like a lion, it goes out like a lamb. And it came in kind of like a lion, didn't it? Cold and rainy and windy and blustery. So it'll probably go out like a lamb, which means spring is right there. So that's kind of cool.
Came in like a pain in the butt. Crystal's there.
Crystal's
Hi, Crystal.
On? Who's up there? I can't see who's up there.
It doesn't show you. It just shows that they're on YouTube.
Okay. All right. So anyway, welcome everybody. Hope you're staying warm and having fun, and get your cup of tea there and have a little break with us.
Hey, if you're here with us, type it in and tell us where you're at. Those Dorothy, Josie, Jeannie, Crystal, we know where you guys are, but if anybody else hasn't typed in yet, type it in.
So last weekend was our Talking to the Other Side. We had a nice group of people.
A large group.
It was a large group. It was kind of cool. And you did very well with your information you do the night before the event. Yep. They all, it's amazing how you do that. I don't know how you do that, but it's cool that you can do it. But yeah, we had a nice time. It was about 4.5, 5 hours?
5.
Was it 5?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we started about 2:10, somewhere like that. Doors opened at 1:30.
Went till 7 o'clock.
2:10, and we went till 7 o'clock. Yeah, because it's a 6-hour window, so we did well. I think the people were happy. And we'll do another one next month on the 5th of April, I believe. It's the first Saturday
April
of the month
5th.
of April. So look at our website, get your tickets. It's good that people paid in advance or texted me and said, I'm coming for sure. And if I know you, I'll say, okay. If not, I want you to pay in advance because the seats were limited. We got them all full. So if I hadn't had that already marked out, it might have been a little bit of an issue.
Even with us moving to the larger room.
Yeah.
And now we can seat more people. Yeah. It was full.
It was, yeah. It was a nice group of people. So anyway, that was last Saturday, and then we've got this Wednesday coming up.
Yeah.
And of the showcase. They can go on the website, psychicspectrum.com, check all that out. And on March 25th, we're going to start a second showcase on Tuesday nights at Tacoma Lanes in Federal Way.
Mhm.
So if you can't make it to the Wednesday one in Fife, check out the Tuesday one in Federal Way. The website has all the times and date and information there. So just go there and check it out. Carol's on. Oh, Carol's
hi,
warm.
Carol.
See, Carol's down there where it's warm.
Oh yeah.
I can imagine she's sitting out there getting a suntan, sipping on her little. What do they drink in the South?
She's probably staying inside with the air conditioner
a
on.
julep. They drink juleps
A
in the
mint
South.
julep.
Mm,
I wonder what the hell that is. A mint julep.
I know it's got mint in it.
Alexa, what's in a mint julep?
A mint julep contains 6 parts bourbon whiskey, 1 teaspoon of powdered sugar, and 2 teaspoons of water. And is
Wow.
garnished with 4 mint sprigs.
Whoa.
I didn't know that.
Powdered sugar,
Water, and bourbon,
bourbon.
and a little sprig of mint.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Powdered sugar.
Well,
and
see, that would
bourbon.
not be my drink because I don't like bourbon. Maybe
Powdered
I would if
sugar?
I lived in the South. I don't know. But the powdered sugar's a surprise.
Well, just made it sweet with the mint. And then
Well-
it's on ice. It's
Well, I may have
Cool.
to try it with the powdered sugar. That might be good. Who knows?
do they make sugar-free powdered sugar?
Yeah,
We
I
should
got
get you got some?
Uh-huh.
I want to try
May
that.
have to try that.
Give
Oh,
me some mint sprigs though.
why don't we try it? Well, hopefully we can give them an update by next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Let's get maybe drinking 2 because if I don't like it, I ain't gonna drink it.
Debbie's with us. Hi, Debbie.
She's having. Oh, you're having the wind that we had just a couple 3-4 days
Well,
ago.
Carol's got the clouds and Debbie's got the wind. We got the rain. So we
Dorothy
got it all
said,
covered.
I always thought it would be colored green. Yeah, because of a mint. Yeah, I guess not. I guess
No.
not. My Alexa just answered. Jeannie says her Alexa. Whenever you say that, her Alexa answers. That's funny.
Debbie says mint juleps are really good.
I don't know. I'll have to try one. See, I probably would never have tried it because it's got bourbon in it. I don't like whiskey and bourbon. I just that stuff. I don't see how the cowboys used to put shots and drink shots like that all the time.
Well, I think that was TV stuff.
I don't think so.
Dorothy says snow is on its way for her tomorrow.
Oh my goodness, still? Well, I guess it is just the 1st of March. Yeah. Wow. Well, just stay warm, dress warm, stay inside if you can, get by the fire and have a cup of tea in one of our mugs. Then we'll all be together having tea.
Yeah, for sure.
You go to our website, psychicspectrum.com, and on there you can get a mug. Oh, Lou made it.
Oh, Lou. What was the joke you did last night? Oh, shoot. Can't remember.
I'll think about it.
I'll have it for
no.
Wednesday for
Yeah, I
you.
was gonna say maybe I'll use them on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyhow, the card of the day. You want to do the card of the day? Or you want to do what I'm doing first?
Let's do what you're doing first.
Okay, so as we know, I add up the date every day, and this is a 7-day, so it's a good day to sit alone by the fire and contemplate. Get that?
Mhm.
Contemplate what you think you want to do this year, how your goals are going. See what's going on. It's a good day to think and meditate and just kind of be by yourself.
Yeah.
I like 7 days. They're kind of low key to me anyway. It's a time to be by yourself and kind of just do what you got to do and think and that kind of thing. If you have that luxury.
Yeah.
Yeah. Steve's on.
Steve,
Steve.
hey, he's
Um,
in South Carolina. And I'm wondering, Steve, are you guys near any of those wildfires?
Yeah, I thought about you when I read about it. While he's answering, the stone for today is Larimar.
Larimar. Mhm.
I never know. Larimar.
I got a picture.
It's a pretty stone. It's a soft blue stone that carries the energy of the sea.
Wait a minute. I lost the picture here. There
Oh.
it is.
Well, I'll still talk about it. You can put the picture up when you get it. And it also references, real close. I'll be darned. Just be careful. Not only does it carry the energy of the sea, it is also the divine feminine energy. So, it's water's calming to me anyway. I know the turbulent waterfalls and you can get into what's the stuff that they do where it's all turbulent when they go in boats, water rafting.
Oh, whitewater rafting?
Yeah, I mean that's turbulent, but that's when that's when the feminine energy's been upset. It gets really kind of angry. Anyway, it is calming and it helps relieve stress and anger, and it also supports the throat chakra. So it's just a pretty stone. It's calming to look at it, isn't it?
Yeah, it
It's a
is.
soft, calming energy. And the affirmation I picked for that is this: anyone can love a rose, but it takes a lot to love the leaf. It's ordinary to love the beautiful, but it's beautiful to love the ordinary. Think about that
Yeah.
as we sit in our 7-day contemplating the world, us, our goals, our wishes, and how life is going.
Do we have any Larimar?
To my knowledge, I do not think I do, but I have not looked through my rockstone quarry, as I call
Yeah.
it, for a long time. So who knows? I might. I don't know. I don't know.
Jeannie says she remembers Chicago Easters with lots of snow in her little girl shoes.
Oh, I bet. Well, yeah, Chicago. You know, they always called Chicago the Windy City. I don't think is it as windy as they say it is. Or how did that get its name, Chicago, the Windy City? I read that once, and someone said it's not as windy as
Yeah, and
as they portrayed
somebody
it to
told
be.
us that.
Yeah,
And it
but
might have been Jeannie.
I can't remember.
But also, well, if I remember right, it's because of the wind that came off of the Great Lakes.
Something like that. Yeah, yeah. I mean, but Chicago in the winter, I know it's cold and windy. I mean, that's always been a given.
Yeah.
When people talk about Chicago, but anyway, so until we get down to the joke
She
part,
says no, it's windy politicians.
well, the whole world would be windy then.
Oh, Cynthia says her son got the job at the
good
Flamingo.
job.
Well, good.
Doing exactly what the job was for, or was there another one?
I said no. I didn't think he was going to get it, but he got it. That's good. Steve said it was called the Windy City because of a DJ that was on the air. He was very windy. You know, I
don't know.
remember
It could
reading
be.
that, Steve.
It could be.
Yeah.
But I thought it was because of something actual in the atmospheric.
I remember reading that now that I see it.
Well, boy, he must have been windy because it's stuck.
He's a supervisor of housekeeping.
Yeah, but is that the job he went to try for, or was there another one he took? Because I was thinking there was another one that's going to be there he was better fitted for. So, but I'm glad. I'm glad he got a job. Good for him.
That's good.
Yeah. So let's do the card of the day before we forget.
Okay.
Because we haven't been on for a week, because Saturday we had the Talking the Other Side, so we had a replay. So this is our first live in a week.
Okay, so here they are.
Okay, so what's the rest of this week, or up until next Saturday, right?
Yes.
What's
rest
going
of
to
the
be
week
like until Saturday? I kind of like it over here, and no, I don't like that one. I want that one.
Okay. You know how, well, I'll just put the card up and show you. See that little upside down U there, or that U?
Yeah.
That is weak will, low energy. So it's like you're going to have to kind of push yourself this week until Saturday. And to get things done, to follow through, you may not want to get up and go to work. You may not want to go shopping.
Or maybe you should rest.
Yeah, or maybe, wouldn't that be a novel thing? But this is also your health card. Watch your health. You may just end up finding that there's you or a lot of people, or you and a lot of people around you that are getting sick with the cold, the flu, the measles.
That cold flu thing's going around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way,
so be careful. Think twice.
Speaking about measles.
We weren't speaking about measles, but go for it. We're talking about the flu and people being sick around you.
There was a lot of speculation that the measles came because of the illegal aliens that were coming into the country. They traced it. It goes back to the Mennonites and the Amish, because they don't vaccinate
those things.
I don't know, but that's what they said.
You mean the people, the Amish that are living here, have lived here for centuries? It's traced back to them?
They haven't lived here any more centuries than we have.
But they've been here for quite a while.
They traced it back to them because they don't vaccinate.
Okay, but who did they get in contact with that wasn't vaccinated that had the measles?
I don't know.
Well, then I don't see how they can trace that back. I suppose they know a lot of things I don't know, but that doesn't seem like that could happen. I mean, if they traced it to the Amish, then when they go all the way back and say, where did the Amish get it from? Somebody had to be the beginning.
I
I
would
can't
don't
think.
know. I
They had
heard
to be
that.
around somebody.
I heard it on Fox News that it was
Well, I'm not
the
saying
Amish
it couldn't have.
Mennonite / Amish people. That
Well, I'm not arguing that point. That very well could be, but where did they get it from? Who made one of them
I don't know.
contaminated?
I don't
That's what
know.
I want to know. Where did the first
Maybe one
person
of them
get
got stung
contaminated?
by a bee.
Do what? Oh, got bit by a bee?
Stung by a bee. I don't know.
Bees don't have measles.
I don't know.
Ladybugs might have measles because they got those spots on their back.
Mosquitoes don't have malaria either, but they carry it.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah.
Debbie Lou Sue is with us from Hemet, California.
Hemet. Where is Hemet? I know it's in California, but what's it close to that I could reference it?
I don't
V's
know.
on. Cynthia got
Yeah,
yeah.
V
Okay,
made
we
it.
are all caught up. Okay, I didn't want to miss anybody. So I guess this week is one of those. Watch what you do. Watch where you go. Don't be around. If somebody looks sick, stay 6 feet away. I thought it was amazing. I heard that the measles the room the person was in is actually contaminated for 3 hours after that person leaves. That's amazing that germ can live for 3 hours like that. Just amazing. But the world does turn. As the world turns, as they say. For the ones that came in late, you may not have heard our intro music, but you'll hear it when we go out. Let me know what you think about it because we changed it.
I could play it.
Huh?
I could play it. Oh, it's near Palm Springs.
Oh, it's down
Right
in that
there,
area.
Palm
Oh, so
Springs.
they're hot.
Nice.
Wow.
Debbie would know about Palm Springs.
Yeah. Kelly Flores.
From New Orleans.
I love it. Aren't they getting ready for a Mardi Gras soon?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know what it is. It just seems like it's coming close. I don't know.
She's Debbie.
2 hours north of Mexico, 2 hours east of San Diego. I'll be darned.
And Vicky's with us from Hawaii.
Oh,
Hi,
that's
Vicky.
Cool. So is it warm there? I would think it would be, Debbie.
Oh, yeah.
I would think it would be.
Lou says that they don't believe in immunization, so
No,
that's why.
I totally agree with that. And I can see how that happened. But who did they get around that gave it to them?
I don't
Or what
know.
did they get around that gave it to them? That's what I want to know.
Kelly says, Happy Mardi Gras. Is it Mardi Gras
Oh,
already?
is it Mardi Gras now? Maybe it is.
Okay, here we go. Alexa, when does Mardi Gras start for 2025? I love that thing.
Here's something I found on the web. According to javapoint.com, Mardi Gras in 2030 is on Tuesday, March 5th.
March 5th.
March 5th.
It's
She says today is Mardi Gras.
today. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Well,
And
happy Mardi Gras down there. Just be careful.
Dorothy says it's Cat Tuesday.
Oh.
And Jam's with us. She said, Hi, kids.
Mhm.
Debbie Lou Sue said, Right now it's quite chilly, although the sun is shining.
I'll be darned. In New Orleans, right?
Yeah.
No. Yeah. No.
Oh,
in here.
Today is Fat Tuesday.
Hemet, she's talking. That's not New Orleans. Debbie's in Hemet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dorothy Jeannie says today is Fat Tuesday, so we're in.
Debbie says today's also free pancakes at IHOP. Oh.
Maybe there. I don't know about
I
here.
don't like pancakes, but kudos to everybody who does there. I'm not a pancake fan.
I could eat.
I know you can. And
20
they're not
of
good
them.
for you.
Not at all.
No.
But
Mardi Gras means Fat Tuesday.
Well, like I said, we're in. What is it? What is Mardi Gras all about? Celebrating what?
Fat being fat.
No.
I bet they got some good stuff to eat.
JM says her Alexa answered also.
Oh, that's funny. That's
So
funny.
Jeannie's does it and JM's does it over in Yakima.
Wow.
That's funny.
That is funny. Anyhow, so gosh, have we done anything exciting in this past week? I don't think we have, except for talking to the other side.
Jeannie
That was fun.
Jeannie says I have a fat cat every day. JM says it's the day before Ash Wednesday. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Easter is coming up, isn't it?
Yeah.
April, isn't it April 20th? I think it is, or the 19th, one of those 2
I
days.
don't know.
I
And
can't remember.
Allison's with us.
Okay.
Starts
start
of
a Lent
Lent.
tomorrow.
Hmm.
That means I got to clean my dryer.
Would you lend me
Get
a few
it?
dollars? Yeah.
Lent to the
Would you lend me a few dollars?
yeah.
Debbie says doing bad things before Lent.
Well,
Get them out of the way.
Well, you're illegal now, Deb. You can do that. I mean, she is married now,
Mhm.
so she can legally do the bad things. Anyway,
What? Oh, I know what you just asked me. Have we done anything?
yeah. What have we done? I don't remember yesterday.
Allison, I says, I can't watch your show today. I have to watch the replay. With that being said, I'm going to ask my question now and answer it later
Okay,
on when you do questions.
All
Okay,
right. That's
go
cool.
ahead. I wanted to remind people, you brought it up, but I want to talk about it.
What?
Our second showcase, psychic showcase of the week, starting on March 25th,
Mhm.
which is the last Tuesday of the month.
Is it? I don't know.
We are going to do another psychic showcase on a Tuesday night. There's some people that can't make it on Wednesday. We're going to do a Tuesday night, and it's going to be at Secoma Lanes. It's a combination of Seattle, Tacoma. It's SECOMA Lanes. It's a bowling center, and they asked us if we would bring our thing there, and we looked at the room. We talked about it, and we think it might work out pretty well. And it's really easy access off of I-5.
And with bowling going on, you will hear a little, but it's less
Very
noisy
little.
than the Poodle Dog.
Yeah.
The bar, we are between the bar and the kitchen in the Poodle Dog, and they can get really loud sometimes. This is much better than that.
Yes.
I was impressed.
So then we're going to do that, and we might tweak the format a little bit. It's not going to be online. It's only going to be in person.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's too much to carry all that equipment.
Yeah.
To 2 different places, at least at this time.
Because I have to do it on a Wednesday night. I have a cart, like a busing tray or cart that they use in restaurants, and I have all the equipment on that, and it's full. So it would put that into a car, take it 2 nights a week. No, can't do it.
But I got it. Some of the people, not all of them, but some of the people online actually live in Federal Way, so they could take a bus to Federal Way.
Sure.
So it wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah.
Who
was
don't,
that?
Some do, but
yeah.
So that it's going to be, and the timing will be a little different.
Mhm.
For now, I might switch it, make them both the same, but for now, the one in Federal Way is a little later starting time than the one in Fife. So it's all kind of fluid, and we'll just kind of see how it works and how it goes. I wish I wasn't a diabetic, because Secoma has got this chocolate chip cookie to die for. And every so often I do order one and share it with 3 people or 4 people, because I can't eat the whole thing, but it's good.
When I was
the
there,
brownies good, the soups are good. The hamburgers were good. We've tried that. They have breakfast in the mornings, correct? I haven't tried the breakfast yet. I got to go try the breakfast.
I was over there this morning,
Yeah.
Doing some work on their telephone system for them.
Did you see the breakfast?
And I measured the cookie.
Oh, did you?
It's actually 7 inches, between 7 and 8 inches across.
Yeah, that's about right.
And their chocolate in it.
It's like this. The cookie is like that.
They don't put regular chocolate chips in it. They put chunks of actual chocolate.
Yeah,
and
it's good.
It's good.
And it's cooked right there. It's a hot cookie. And then they put ice cream on top of it.
Yeah.
So I mean, to me, it's one of the better things I've had for quite a while, but I'm a chocoholic. So
Jim says, so people celebrate and pig out before Ash Wednesday. Yeah. And Fat Tuesday. Because, well, actually, you can be fat all through.
During Lent, don't you give up something? Or am I thinking of the wrong thing?
Yeah, you're supposed to give up something. But
yeah, well, see, so they're pigging out before Lent starts.
Yeah, you pick what you want to give up. And then you give that up for just during Lent.
Does it have to be something you actually do? Or can you give up something you've never done your whole life?
No, it's something you do.
I know. It's supposed to. Yeah, I get it.
But you got to remember this. that the whole thing was started. It's first of all, it's a sacrifice that you're making to
Yes,
God.
yes.
Okay, and it's intent.
I know.
Just like we say intent in what we do. Prayers are intent. Okay.
Yes.
But the whole thing is this is that you pick what you want to give up because it's something that you think you need to change or make a sacrifice
I
on.
see.
And
That makes sense.
so you do it, but which I understand. But so how long is Lent? Those few days that we actually have it?
It's 6. Is it 6 weeks? Like JM
Yeah.
says.
Yeah.
See, I wasn't raised Catholic, so I didn't partake of any of those kind of
Oh,
things.
you're going to go to hell.
Uh-huh. But you were.
I'm going to go to hell. No, you give it up for those weeks, 6 weeks, whatever.
I'm sorry to tell you this, but we've talked to enough people that have passed over that weren't Catholic, and they're up there.
Yeah, I know. But I always think, why do that? Because you can do that. You should do that for the whole year. You should give something up that's not good for you, or
Well-
something you want to change, or something. It's also something you really enjoy, which can
You
be
would
your sacrifice.
Oh, you would have to give up cigars,
And you'd have to give up
chocolate.
slot machine and
I haven't
chocolate.
been to a slot machine for
What, 3 weeks?
but
2 weeks.
it was a long time before that. It was my birthday.
Yeah.
It's my birthday.
JM says Mardi Gras translates to Fat Tuesday, and then the penance begins.
Yeah.
Prayer and
Yeah.
contemplation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you see, if everybody does it as a group, I think the group entity thing has something going for it because it empowers
Yeah.
the purpose of it. So I kind of like that idea. I do. I don't know if I could do it
Yeah.
because I don't know.
Lent means it lasts
it's
until
6
Easter.
Yeah, 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Because
We're
I think
6 weeks away.
I think it's April 19th or 20th. Easter is, if I remember right, this year.
Kelly says that yes, you give up anything to eat or drink. Mhm.
Wow, that'd be a hard one.
But I know people who have said, I'm not going to shop for clothes. I'm not going to buy any new clothes for Lent. Or they've included those other things too.
That would be something that would feel like a sacrifice if you had to
Yeah.
go that long without buying something.
Mhm.
I don't know if I could do that.
Jam says her daughter gave up caffeine for a year and was awful to live with.
I can imagine.
Yeah. I bet. Jeannie says Fat Tuesday is celebrated with
Patchki
pesky
Polish
Polish
1,000-calorie donuts.
1,000-calorie donuts all over the Midwest.
Well, now wait a minute. A Cinnabon has 1,500 calories, if I remember
that's
right.
true.
So that's not that bad. It's probably a big donut.
Punchkis, it's pronounced.
Never heard of it.
Punchkis.
Punchkis. I never heard of
Punchkis.
it.
Debbie says give up chocolate? Never.
Yeah, no. I'm sorry. Ain't happening. By the ones that are diabetic, though, I found some. Maybe you found it already, but it's called Unreal, UNREAL candy, and they have all different. You can go online and Google it or whatever. But Costco carries the Unreal candy that is like a dark chocolate and coconut Mounds bar, right?
It's like an Almond Joy bar without the almond.
Yeah, it's a Mounds bar,
and it's really good.
It's pretty, and it's only got 3 grams of sugar. And they aren't that big. They're about that big, maybe 2.5 inches long.
Yeah,
but it's a couple of bites, and it's good. It really tastes good. I love coconut, and so it really hits the spot with me. It's only
Joy,
3 grams of sugar.
Almond Joy and Mounds both come in. They have 2 pieces in a wrapper.
Yeah,
and
they both
these
have 2
candy bars
piece.
are real comparable in size to one of those pieces.
To one half of half of them. Yeah.
So if you ate 2 of them, you're going to get 6 calories
6
of
grams
sugar.
of sugar, yeah, which I usually do.
Sugar.
I can't stop with 1, but 2, I feel good with 2. But they got M&Ms. They got peanut, what's those peanut butter cups things? You go online, they have a lot of them. I just go to Costco and get because I love coconut, so it works for me. But
Vicky says in Hawaii it's called Malasada Tuesday. I'll be darned.
Don't you wonder why over in Hawaii they have such long names for everything?
Their language.
Malasada. I mean, that's a lot of memorization.
Malasada.
I mean, when we were there and I looked at all the names, I know I would get used to it if I lived there, but they were
Yeah.
really hard to pronounce for me anyway.
T. Lynn says her red line is coffee. One day and she's dying
Really?
without coffee.
Oh, without coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Well, is it the caffeine or the coffee itself that you have to have? I wonder.
Probably both. If you were a practicing Catholic and were Catholic and you were a practicing Catholic, what would you give up for 6 weeks?
I don't know. It has to be something I really like, right? Or something I really like to do, or
Yeah. We don't eat sugar.
no.
So
No, but we do kind of cheat once in a while.
once in a while.
I think if I had to make sure I had nothing, sugar would be a hard one because every so often I cheat, but I say pretty good. But yeah, maybe sugar wouldn't be fair because I know I shouldn't eat sugar.
I think I would give up bread.
You know what? I think it would be hard for me to give up Coke Zero.
Really?
I have to have at least one a day. Well, not have to have, but I'd like to have.
Yeah.
And giving it up for 6, that'd be a long time. I don't know if I could do that.
JM says that her priest says it's best to do something giving and in service to others rather than giving up your sweets, etc. He's a positive guy.
I like that guy. I like that guy.
And Debbie Lou Sue says, I'm a chocoholic, and for some reason this year, whenever I have some, I get indigestion. And like, really? I don't like this message my body is trying to tell me. But no, you should pay attention because that is a message.
Well, or maybe is it all kinds of chocolate or just a certain brand? That's interesting.
Dorothy says you should go, Debbie Lou Sue, you should go to a doctor and see. Maybe there's something they can tell you.
Well,
Dorothy says, what kind of cereal?
Cereal for what?
I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Lou says he'd give up eating fish on Friday. Yeah. It's like George Carlin said, wonder how many Catholics are in hell doing time on a bum meat wrap.
Oh, God.
Debbie Lou says all kinds.
That's terrible.
All kinds of chocolate.
Oh, all kinds. Sugar-free or regular chocolate, huh? So what has the what's that cacao or what do they call it? Cacao. What's it have in it? It has caffeine. I know that. Chocolate has caffeine. Interesting.
T. Lynn says coffee, caffeine in tea or energy drinks isn't the same. Literally get a knock me down migraine from the withdrawal. Ooh, wow.
That's the caffeine.
Yeah, caffeine.
It's got to be the caffeine.
Jim says, funny, Lou. Give up eating fish on Friday. And T. Lynn says, and I only drink 1 cup in the morning. Oh, wait.
Well,
Debbie.
That's what I only have coffee in the morning too. And I can tell when I don't have it. It's true. I can drink a Coke or tea or anything. It doesn't seem to hit like a cup of coffee. That's true. Maybe it's our psyche.
Debbie says, or gumbo or crayfish or a beignet or you could go on forever with that one. Or
I don't think I could do it. Well, if I was raised Catholic, I would be accustomed to it, and I probably would do it. But if I had to do it now, I don't know if I could. 6 weeks is a long time. I don't know. I could try. No, I'd never make it.
What, coffee?
No, giving up a Coke.
You find something else. Drink a cup of coffee.
No, it's not the same.
What food holiday do we celebrate here? Gooey ducks. Any Christian food holiday? Yeah.
Well, you have Easter.
Yeah.
Easter has, like you have the bread that's got the cross bread, that you have to have blessed, and that's a special thing we eat at Easter. Eggs.
And like in German, they have a bread called Buska.
Yeah.
It's a German bread.
Yeah.
And then the Norwegians have their bread.
But you went to where? Germany? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay. She wanted to know what we celebrate here. American.
Well, the Germans do that here.
Do they do it on a food holiday?
Oh yeah, look on Lent.
Okay.
They're Catholics.
Well, we
And then they
celebrate
also
turkey on
have it
Christmas
on
and
Easter,
ham.
but
Ham on Easter, turkey at Christmas, or
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. Some do ham on Christmas.
What food holiday do we
Any Christian
celebrate
food
here?
holiday. Christian food holiday. Is there a Christian food holiday?
Where we eat or where we give it up?
I think where we eat, I
Well, then
think.
Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's,
No, Christian food holiday.
Thanksgiving,
Easter would be the
Christian,
Christian food holiday to me.
Easter and Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Well, Thanksgiving to me isn't Christian. It's just what we do in America because that's when the settlers came over. That's not. We're thinking in
And
two
St.
different.
Patrick's Day, Debbie says it's soda bread.
Yeah, that's not Christian to me either. That's just an Irish thing.
Keelan says German Catholics.
Oh yeah, that's what.
There's
Skip
lots
was.
of German
Oh, yeah.
Catholics. That's in fact, at one point, I don't know what it is now, but at one point, when in my lifetime, Germany was like 90% Catholic.
A lot of the world was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and Debbie says corned beef and cabbage for
That's on St.
and corned
Patrick's
beef
Day.
hash from JM St. Patty's.
That's St. Patty's Day. Yeah. See, but I'm not correlating that with Christian. I'm not. I'm sorry. Maybe it is. I'm just not. Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, there you go.
Now that's Christian.
That's right.
That's a blessed event right there.
Aren't most Mexican people, aren't they Catholic?
I think so.
There you go.
Yeah. Spanish people are.
T. Lynn says her Germans were Lutheran.
German, Irish Catholic. There's
Yeah.
Irish Catholic, German Catholic,
and
Scottish. I don't know what they are.
T.
Are
Lynn
they
says
Catholic?
German Lutherans, and there were a lot of Germans, and there still are that are Lutheran.
Mhm.
But I think the majority at one point. God, when was this? Oh, probably 1980. I read somewhere about that. Like there was 90% Catholics in Germany.
I think back.
But it said it goes back and forth too.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I always found it interesting when I studied the countries in that they were Catholic.
Yeah.
There was a lot of Catholic.
Well, and also,
which is okay. I mean, that was the thing. It is the thing. I mean, I'm not yay or nay in it. It's,
also,
just what it is.
You in Ukraine and the Baltic states and in Russia, you have the Greek or not the Greek, the Orthodox Catholics, but they're Catholics, and that's heavy because in their culture, because the people that come here from Ukraine, like that we've seen and I've talked to, they're Catholics.
Yeah. I know saints are Christian. I do, Debbie, but I don't associate that with a Christian holiday. I just
Yeah.
It's not in my I don't think of it like that. I know they're Christian.
But they don't have any saint food days, did they?
I don't know. Do they have a saints? They have a saints day.
Saint Christopher. They have all kinds of different saints days.
Yeah.
But they're not.
Yeah.
They're not food holidays. Jeannie says, I want to make Seattle cream cheese hot dog day. Ooh.
Why?
We haven't had a hot dog with cream cheese for a long time.
No. Sounds good though.
T. Lynn says she followed her German ancestry back to 1700s. Maybe just the commodities mine stayed with. Could be.
You never know.
Yeah.
You'd have to go back to that time, think like they did, live under whatever they had to live under.
Yeah.
And be the way they had to be to understand anything in my mind.
Lou says he's Polish Catholic. I thought you were just Polish.
Well, we will forgive you for that.
We won't hold that against you, Lou.
Is Murkowski, is that Polish?
If it ends in a ski, it's Polish.
Okay.
Yeah, but I actually know a lot of Polish people that are Catholic. That's again European, Baltic states. They're countries. They have a huge Catholic. I think that's why they keep the Pope in Rome, because it's in that area. Hey, has anybody heard how is the Pope
he's
today?
He's not doing well.
I don't think he's going to come out of it.
Well, he's what, 80 something, 88 or something.
Yeah.
And they took him off the ventilator, and then he had 2 episodes. I don't know if he went back on or not, but he's got a lung infection, and
Yeah.
he's having a hard time of it. I hope he pulls out of it. I really do. I
James,
like him.
yeah.
I do.
James says most of Europe is Catholic, maybe not so much now, but with the migration of aliens.
Do you know he never has gone back to his country?
Why?
I read that, and I read down further, and it's like, if this is the true answer, he didn't want to appear like he thought that country was worth it or not worth it. He just stayed neutral.
Yeah.
And it's kind of sad you can't go back to your home country. He
Yeah.
gave up a lot.
Jim says he's still in the hospital, but is a tiny bit better.
That's good. But he did have, because I heard he was off the ventilator and sitting up and, and talking. And then I heard again, he had 2 episodes where he couldn't breathe. So,
well, when he went in the hospital, you and I, we were talking, and we both said, not going to make it.
I hope he does, but I hope he's a fighter, which appears he is. But I think he may have age going against him. Plus, he's got breathing issues.
Yeah.
And at one point, I think his kidneys were starting to shut down, but that may have been turned around. I hope so. But I don't want anybody to suffer.
No.
I don't. If it's his time, then let him be at peace and go. But if not, make him well and let him continue on helping people. I don't like the suffering part. I just don't. I don't care who you are.
Jeannie says, up here we got away from ethnic food celebrations like the rest of the country. Yeah, that's true. We have. But
no, that's not true. Now, what about every year Mother Mary had her ethnic food thing with the dances and all that? I mean, I still think
but those are special events, and those people do that in their own homes.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
It's not commonplace,
right.
But it is special events, but they still celebrate it.
Yeah.
It's not totally gone away.
That's true.
And they still have little mom and pop restaurants that have ethnic food.
Yeah.
That you can go
Look
to.
at that place
it's still in there.
The place we go to in Lakewood.
Yeah, the German place,
Polish German.
Which you say is Polish, but
it's not German food.
It's good.
I know, but
I like it.
Jam says, "Oh, we got that." Jeannie says that we got that.
Yeah.
So, Jeannie says DC church set off fire alarms Monday, burning palms on Palm Sunday for ashes for Ash Wednesday. They were burning ashes and they set off the fire alarm. So no, it's not normal.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not. I never was part of that.
They need the ashes. T. Lynn says still around in different areas. Yeah, everything is different. I think it became more localized now. It's not like a national thing, because we're a melting pot in this country. So, but I still keep my good old German ancestry alive by putting pepper on my food. Pfeffer.
And being stubborn.
No, not so much.
Germans are stubborn. I am just a flexible little bow.
Do you know most of the
I'm Irish, I'm lying.
The scientific
Irish,
discoveries
Scottish?
Came from Germans? Scientific studies.
I mean, a lot of them did, but I know there's other ones out there too.
I know, but I'm not saying discoveries. I'm saying scientific discoveries came from Germans. The rockets. They figured out how to make rockets for war.
Yeah, that's true.
And they have those back in China's days, but not like they are now. They learned how to make weapons out of them. And there's a lot of other things too.
Well, that's probably true. My nose has been bothering me. I've tried to sneeze. I'll try not to. Oh, sorry.
But anyhow,
hope I'm not boring you.
Didn't we have a question?
Yeah, we had a question. She had to go, but she gave the question. And then she was going to listen to it on the archive.
Where is it? Scorpio, there she is. I'll put it on the screen. My cousin Ginger, who is the daughter of my uncle Gary, that just recently passed,
the two
wants to know if her dad has any messages for her. So, Ginger is the daughter of my uncle Gary. So, messages from Gary to Ginger.
Yes, that's father-daughter. dead air.
I know. He's still new over there,
Yeah, I
so
know.
it's not like he can just pick up the phone and call. Um,
Yeah.
okay, this is for Ginger. I want to say that the first thing that real quick right after I read it, I heard unpack your bags. So whatever unpack your bags means, I don't know. Um, in other words, there's an intent to stay for a while or hang in there. It's going to be longer term or longer than you thought, I guess I should say. Um, but as far as Gary, this is going to sound weird, and I know he passed with a brother of his.
Yes. Well, soon that one went and then the other.
Yeah,
Real close.
within a week.
Yeah, real close. Could have
Um,
been hours. I don't remember.
he is more focused on the brother
Mm.
right now. As far as how do I want to say it, like how is he doing? Is he okay? Can I do this? Or, I want to do that, and his focus is like trying to take care of the brother to make sure he's okay. He may be one of the people here who tried to help the brother a lot. Anyhow, the point is that there's not any real messages, but to know that he's actually, which is kind of cool, he's able to um, get up, be around, be a little involved with the brother that passed, and whether the brother is okay. So, and then also, I heard unpack your bags.
So it's kind of like too. It feels like he's getting his strength back.
Yes.
Like he feels stronger than he has for quite a while.
Yeah.
It feels like to me. The funny thing, it's not funny, haha. But it's weird. What he showed me is a box, and in this box, it's like bits and fragments of like broken mirrors. It's like glistening, sparkling things inside of a kind of a gray box.
Yeah.
And I don't know what that means. I asked what it meant. I'm not symbolically getting anything. I don't know what that, maybe it means something to you or to Ginger. I don't know. But it means something why Gary showed it to me. There's a reference there or something.
There's also something.
I wish I knew what that meant. I've never seen that before.
There's something else I want to add to it. You know how
go ahead. I'm still trying to figure the box out.
Sometimes when people die, family become vultures.
Mm.
And I'm not saying that they are in that family. What I'm saying is that this Ginger needs to make sure that everything is secured and it's handed out or passed down or whatever the case is in the proper step-by-step way that it's supposed to be. Because I keep seeing people quietly going behind a crowd and coming out with things in their hands in their pockets. So that's telling me that you need to keep an eye on that. So what about the box?
Oh, well, I was thinking the only reference I can get is if there would be something inside that box that was like maybe a dress or something that was glittery, that had memories or something, or a blanket or a shawl. I don't know. It's something that's got reflective things to it that makes me think of like broken glass or mirror, the reflective mirror part.
Yeah.
I hope you can figure out what that is. I'd like to know. It's pretty, but it's like in a box, a square box. The lid's off, and I think the box is kind of gray color, pinkish gray color.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Debbie said she had to go.
Okay.
Her and Chuck. T-Lynn says Hungarian goulash. Her son makes it and told him it's her German grandmother's stew recipe.
What is Hungarian goulash? What's that have in it?
I've
never eaten it.
I remember I've eaten it. I don't remember, and it's okay.
Is it?
Yeah, it's not something I would have.
What's it look like
every week?
So like stew?
Yeah,
a hamburger stew or something.
It's just I think it's got chunks of beef in it.
Oh,
if I remember
so
right.
Beef stew.
And it's not soupy. It's kind of creamy soupy.
It's thick like hash.
No, it's more soupy,
but
it's not soup. It's like a creamy
okay
thing. The
Oh,
one I had.
oh,
I don't know, probably different recipes.
yeah, probably. I'll make it different.
Bingo,
So-
take that off there.
Is it time?
It's time. Hey, I got an idea.
Oh dear.
You guys that are with us, type it in. Tell us yes or no whether you
Oh,
like
Pat,
it.
you guys-
I'm gonna play we back up. We had to take our theme song and change it because it's copyrighted. And every time we posted a show online, we'd get these things,
Facebook.
messages saying that your post is copyrighted and we're gonna share revenue in it. Well, it's like, okay, so we'll just get rid of the whole thing. So
Well, we tried to go around it. There's no way around it.
yeah,
So
it's
I hated
copyrighted.
to lose it because that song meant something about between me and my dad. But so we're picking a new one.
So picture this at the start of our show, right before we come on air with you guys, and tell us yes or no. Give us a thumbs up, thumb down. Do you want us to? Is this good to keep it or change it? But here it is. And that's it. That's the opening sounds for our show.
Kind of exciting.
Yeah, it is. It's
But-
like all this crashing and then it kind of
But I
morphs
hate it.
into something.
I mean, I got over being mad. It hurt.
Yeah.
Because it meant something to me, but it doesn't take away what it means to me. I wish I could continue using it, but I can't. So we got to move on. Endings
Yep.
and beginnings, the whole year.
Yeah.
Endings and
That's right.
beginnings. You just got to go with the flow.
Hey, look
So-
at that. Wyoming girl. She says, "Hey, all glad to hear
Oh.
you listening while walking the
Wow.
dogs. I'm Native American and Armenian.
Oh wow.
It's hard to find either foods in a restaurant. We eat lots of meat and root veggies.
Ah,
I'll be darned. I didn't know that. And
well, that probably would be hard. Well, Native American don't. Well, maybe where she lives, Wyoming. Well, don't they have they have Indian tribes over there that certainly should have
yeah,
Native American fry bread and all that stuff.
that's true.
Yeah.
B. Deo says,
Oh,
hi,
my
thanks.
allergies are acting up today.
Thanks for what you both are doing. I just
Ah.
discovered your website a couple of days ago. My dad, Basil, passed away more than 20 years ago. I want to know if he has any message
Ah.
for me.
20 years. Wow. That's
Bless
almost as long
you.
as my mom and dad have been gone.
Okay, I'm just going to tell you what I get.
Okay.
And this is not, I'm going to try to put it close to the words he's giving me. But and this is not to scare you or anything. He says, you and I'm hearing the words, this is the words I'm hearing. You and I are going to have a serious talk. But then he laughs. I don't know what that's about. And I think he's referring to like when you pass, somebody over there and you are going to have a serious talk. And then he laughs about it. So that might have been something here. And there's also a little bit of, I don't want to say trickery, but I will say that it's like,
You play games?
no, yeah, maybe not a game player. No.
Okay. Well, I'm thinking trickery, like you played games.
Yeah, it's
I
just
didn't
that
think in a bad way. I just thought he
I
played
don't
games.
think your dad told you or let everything out to people that he knew about. She's gonna sneeze and blow her nose there. But anyhow, I think he was overly, what do you call it, covering for things that he made sure people didn't know about. But I hope that helps. Do you get anything?
No, he's not coming
Basil?
through to me, except for when you said we're going to have a long talk. It's like, it sounds like that's something he said many times. Like we're going to have a
Oh.
long talk.
Yeah.
So I'm not. I don't think he's making reference to her coming over there soon either. It's
Yeah.
just that he's saying that, which probably means when that day when it finally does appear, which is not right away. It's going to be
Yeah.
a long time. Just be prepared. You might have to have a long talk.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna play our theme song one more time. Those of you that
Did you read
haven't
Spencer?
done it, Those of you that haven't done it, type it in, yes or no, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you want. So here it is. Okay, that's it. So Spencer says you need a voiceover on that in a deep voice with that music. The psychic spectrum. Ooh, that'd be good. That's a good idea, Spencer. I'm going to
I
think
don't
about
know.
that. I got a voice thing. I can morph my voice.
JM said it sounds like Psychic Spectrum.
And Dorothy says keep. It's suspenseful. Kelly gives a thumbs
It
up.
is suspenseful.
Jeannie gives a thumb down.
Oh. Well, Jeannie don't count.
Debbie Lou Sue says I can't decide on the intro song.
Okay, well, think about it.
But a voiceover.
Well, we could try a voiceover, but
Yeah.
I like it just boom.
Jeannie gives a thumbs up though.
Oh, she
but-
gave it a thumb. Oh, she must have hit the wrong key.
But
Because she gave it a thumbs down. Oh, too bad about we had to use the other song. We had to quit using. I know what you're saying now.
T. Lynn says it's too quiet.
No,
If I put a voiceover, that might add to it. Let me do it one more
I
time.
don't think it's.
It's not too quiet, but it gets quieter.
I mean, It's a Wonderful World was quieter than that.
Yeah, it was.
Oh God, am I going to get monetized because I said the word?
Michelle Harris says hi.
Oh, hi.
And Debbie, it was louder this time, and I like it.
Okay, well, we're going to use it. We'll use it. If you got any comments, keep letting us know. But we'll have it come in and when we go out, right?
Yeah.
And it's something that shouldn't be monetizing, so we should be able to keep it.
Cynthia gave us a thumbs up.
Okay.
Oilman Girl says beans, corn, and squash. In the is that
in the Native American
Hungarian goulash? Or maybe?
No, I think it's the Native American Armenian food. I think.
Bideo. You read that. Michelle Harris says, LOL, it's no way quiet. Lou says, too quiet.
I think they're being facetious.
Yeah. Anyhow, we'll try that. If you guys don't think we should do a different one, tell us.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
Oh,
I don't.
Crystal says there's lots of free Creative Commons music to use online. Yeah, and that's where we got this one.
We have gone through that stuff, and it says free, and when you get to it, it says join or pay.
You have to subscribe.
You can download it for 6 weeks or something.
Yeah.
There's a lot of little loopholes that they have in that stuff. It ain't free.
You got to really search to get the real free ones.
I mean, it came to where Skip finally found that one. I said, I don't care.
So that sounds good. Do it.
Sounds good. Do it. I was tired of liking something and then finding out you had to pay for it.
Yeah.
Even though it said free downloads, it wasn't. It's amazing how they get away with that stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, I guess that brings us to
Psychic Radio Show featuring Skip and Sharon. That would be the voiceover. Let me try that. I'm going to try it. Here we go. Listen. Tell me what you think. It's the Psychic Spectrum Radio Show featuring Skip and Sharon. And here's your hosts. I don't know.
that is an AI music, right, that you're listening to.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
That's
why you're not paying for it.
Yeah. But that was an AI one. Spencer says or something along that line.
Well, it's an interesting thing to think about.
How about this one, Spencer? Direct from Spencer and Karen, they bring you the Psychic Spectrum Radio Show. Crystal says that's good too. Dorothy says sound more mysterious.
Well, we're all about mystery,
Oh, how about here you go, this one.
Oh dear. We started something.
The Psychic Spectrum. The Psychic Spectrum.
We ought to have a phone ring and you go, hello, Psychic Spectrum.
Oh, that's a good one. Psychic Spectrum.
Taking your calls.
Crystal says you can ask AI to create a voice intro. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, but that takes it totally out of our hands. I don't know if I like that.
yeah, but it might be good.
It might be good.
Dorothy says laughing face. Spencer says, "Keep going."
Shoot.
All right, so let's move on with things here. We've done about as much damage as we can on that. Let's try
It's
this.
time for Sharon's Joke of the Week.
Well, I'm always trying diets,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Well, I found a new one. It's called it's a diet that it's a trend actually that's starting, and you wear winter mittens so it makes it harder for you to eat. And they're calling it intermittent fasting.
Oh God.
But
Oh God. You know what?
I got up early today.
We'll give you that one.
Here's something else I always wondered. When Cheech and Chong broke up, I wondered if they had to fight for joint custody.
That's actually okay. I like that one. Wait, we got comments. Jeannie's got a crying face. Dorothy, ha ha.
YMCA was skip dancing.
Jam says I needed that.
Oh, God.
Ha ha ha. Okay.
So, a pirate goes to the doctor and he says, I have moles on my back. The doctor said, it's okay. They're benign. The pirate replies, count them again. I think they be 10.
There you go, Lou. That is the best one. That's the best one. That was good.
I used to build castles with my dad's with my dad. I take ashes and I build castles.
Yeah.
And my mom came and took the urn away in the ashes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh,
that's a good one though. I do like it.
Get that stone and go to the sea and calm and relax and meditate.
Kelly says, ha ha ha. Debbie's whoever, all right. Debbie Lou got you got all kinds of laughing.
I do have one that I hadn't told yet.
Oh,
yeah. You ready for this?
Yeah.
I wasn't feeling really good today, so I took my gloves off. I was still
But wait, there's more.
No, that's it. If I could remember what you said to me last night, that would be another one, but I can't remember it.
You're getting all kinds of laughing faces and thumbs up from Crystal. And
hey, you need to laugh. It raises the vibrations. And this country needs to have the vibrations raised. The whole world needs to have the vibrations raised.
What the heck were those ones?
I can't think of the one. They were funny at the time. I told you I wouldn't remember if I didn't write them down.
Jeannie says, love those timed jokes. Can't remember them. Dang.
Oh, we can find them again.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll find them again.
We will.
But it's that time.
Yep. Normally I would play an outgoing song, but I haven't devised one yet.
Oh, I thought you were going to use that one for the outgoing.
I've been thinking.
What I was going to say was, like we always say, it's a wonderful world.
Yes.
Love you, Mom.
So now we can hit that sucker and say, thanks for joining us, you guys. We're glad you were with us. And this is the Psychic Spectrum Radio Show.
Yes, Terry, we're done. I'm sorry, but hi for joining in.
Who? Where?
Terry Lawson.
Oh, there she is.
No, it's a he. It's a he.
Oh, that's right. It's he. All right. You guys have a good one, and we'll see you on Saturday at 1:00.
Yep.
All right.
Have a good week.